It's therefore with great hope that I declare COVID-19 over as a global health emergency. For more than a year, the pandemic has been on a downward trend, with population immunity increasing from vaccination and infection, mortality decreasing, and the pressure on health systems easing. This trend has allowed most countries to return to life as we knew it before COVID-19.
Porque no es, repito, algo terrible, fatal. Ni siquiera es equivalente a la influenza.
For the past year, the Emergency Committee and WHO have been analyzing the data carefully and considering when the time would be right to lower the level of alarm. Yesterday, the Emergency Committee met for the 15th time and recommended to me that I declare an end to the public health emergency of international concern.
Eso de que no se puede uno abrazar, hay que abrazarse. Es decir, no pasa nada, o sea, y
I have accepted that advice. It's therefore with great hope that I declare COVID-19 over as a global health emergency. However, that does not mean COVID-19 is over as a global health threat.
el detente. ¿Saben lo que es el detente, verdad? Miren, este es el detente. Detente.
This virus is here to stay. It's still killing and it's still changing. The risk remains of new variants emerging that cause new surges in cases and deaths.
La fuerza del presidente es moral, no es una fuerza de contagio.
At one level, this is a moment for celebration. We have arrived at this moment thanks to the incredible skill and selfless dedication of health and care workers around the world.
E incluso un escenario muy catastrófico que podía llegar a 60,000.
The innovation of vaccine researchers and developers, the tough decisions governments have had to make in the face of changing evidence.
No mentir, no robar, no traicionar. Eso ayuda mucho para que no dé el coronavirus.
And the sacrifices that all of us have made as individuals, families, and communities to keep ourselves and each other safe.
Lo que digo es, sirve para lo que sirve y no sirve para lo que desafortunadamente no sirve.
At another level, this is a moment for reflection. As a global community, the suffering we have endured, the painful lessons we have learned, the investments we have made, and the capacities we have built must not go to waste.
Y si todo sale como esperamos, tendríamos a final de este año una vacuna mexicana.
We owe it to those we have lost to leverage those investments, to build on those capacities, to learn those lessons, and to transform that suffering into meaningful and lasting change.
México está aprobando su vacuna patria. Cuando sea autorizada, apoyaremos con el 30% de la producción a los países que lo necesiten.
We have the tools and the technologies to prepare for pandemics better, to detect them earlier, to respond to them faster, and to mitigate their impact.
Todavía tengo COVID, pero ya los médicos me dicen que está pasando la etapa crítica.
But globally, a lack of coordination, a lack of equity, and a lack of solidarity meant that those tools were not used as effectively as they could have been. Lives were lost that should not have been.
Lo escucho un poquito ronco en el tema de...
Amanecí ronco.
Sí, se nos puede hablar un poco de
voy a
eso.
hacer la prueba más tarde, pero yo creo que es gripe.
We must promise ourselves and our children and grandchildren that we will never make those mistakes again.
Me voy a medir la temperatura.
A commitment to future generations that we will not go back to the old cycle of panic and neglect that left our world vulnerable.
Es importante decirles que estoy bien, tengo COVID.
But move forward with a shared commitment to meet shared threats with a shared response. If we all go back to how things were before COVID-19, we will have failed to learn our lessons and we will have failed future generations.
Bueno, ya tenemos la vacuna patria, se terminaron las pruebas, resultaron favorables, está en la fase de autorización por COFEPRIS y posteriormente ya la producción de las dosis necesarias y su aplicación.
¡Bravo! ¡Bravo!